this residence, we got some new apparel. I'm grinding daily, even days when I ain't feeling well. Man, ain't nobody gotta pay me just to keep it thorough. Just tell them royalty statements keep coming through the mail. I don't ask for no favors, I do the shit myself. I had ambition since a youngin', baby, you could tell. I'm fresh and some clean.
Conversations and whatnot.
Right.
With the cheer mode. Go ahead.
Damn.
All right, we're gonna kick this thing off, and I think I want to break the ice the right way, Mikey. I mean, I've heard rumors, but I want to ask you first. I've heard about you and Pops going to Mexico and getting in a fight with a couple and going to jail in Mexico. I mean, I think you have to explain it because I'm just hearing the rumors.
Jail in Mexico?
I did.
Oh my
It was
Lord.
crazy. I think that was the craziest experience of my life, but nothing breaks down like the relationship with my father as much as that moment. So he like lives part-time in Mexico in Cabo, and like he's on the board for his condos, and so it's been an ongoing problem with this young couple. The couple is about my age. The daughter or the girlfriend is like my age, like young, has her young boyfriend that's like 6'3", and they're just like always, you know, breaking the law, or they're like always just screwing with everybody, I would say, and they're like squatting there. So I like know the backstory, so it's not like, which is important to know. So it's not like I'm just beating bitches up. You know, like,
I'm with you.
I
Got a
want you to
reason.
know, like,
There's a
reason.
reason.
Yeah, there's a reason. I don't just
Technically
fight for,
beating bitches
you
up.
know, to beat bitches up. So, anyways, fast forward. So I'm like walking a few feet behind my dad, and he goes up to her and is like, "You're not supposed to park your car there." And immediately it was like, I felt the shift, and then her boyfriend was like a few feet behind her, comes up, sucker punches my dad. Like that's how it all goes. Breaks my dad's nose, and I'm like, all right, this, like, you can't just beat my dad up and get away with it. So then I walk up, I start beating the girlfriend up because I'm like, someone,
Yeah,
like, you
someone
gotta
gonna
pay.
get it.
Yeah, like
I'm leaving here with
It's
something.
primal
it
now.
was so
Text my
crazy.
parent.
Then now my dad's always with a fight. So now he's chasing the boyfriend to get his lick back. He punches him. I'm still beating the girl up. Then we kind of like separate. They don't really speak English and we don't speak Spanish.
So
there
you
is
in
that.
trouble off the rip.
So then we kind of like separate, or we get separated, and I'm like walking away, and then she spits on me. I'm like, girl, I already beat your ass. So then I give her one more, and then her boyfriend gets involved and beats my ass. It was so crazy, right? But again, there's no like communication, so the federales pull up. And like, I don't know if you've been to Mexico, but they do not F
They
around
don't
with their
play.
police.
They
like,
pull up with.
Yes, they got the whole thing. I'm like, oh my God, they look like they're about to go to war. They're suited and booted. They got
AKs
the,
on the
they got
Yeah.
the AKs.
M16,
And I'm
they're
like,
ready.
all right, it's not as fun. My dad's just gushing blood. She's over there crying. I'm like, come on.
Sounds
girl,
about
like,
right. You
it's
probably
right.
drug her really bad.
And then, so then the federales like start trying to figure out what's happening, but we can't tell them our side. So they start telling them that my dad beat the girl up and then beat him up. So there was not much talk. They put us in the freaking car, took us in far away from Cabo, like into the town, put us in the jail and said, our translator's out of town. They're not going to be back till tomorrow. Literally left us there. My dad still has blood everywhere. I have my dad's blood on me, and it's just two white people can't speak Spanish in the jail in Mexico.
No doctor to clean Pops
No,
up.
no, they do not care. Are you kidding? No doctor,
Wow.
nothing. No food, no water.
Don't go
Yeah.
to Mexican
What
jail.
was Mexican jail like? I mean,
And it's like, it's just, they don't like have computers, I think. So everything, it's like a lot of paperwork, and everyone's like bustling the paper. That's just what I remember. And then they kind of, again, we couldn't communicate, and this was during COVID too, so it was like a lot going on. So I think they just didn't want to deal with anything, and just put us in the cells. But the cells aren't like, there's like dirt floors. Like there was not.
It was nothing in
It was nothing. in
that's
there.
real.
It was not like CCDC. So.
no concrete floors, just
Dirt
dirt.
Yeah.
like-
floor
Yeah.
in Mexico. Is it hot in there?
Oh, it was so hot. It was so hot.
Still chairs?
Yeah, the steel
Oh
chairs.
my God.
So the second we got out of there, we did not mess around. We got on the next flight. Out
Was
of
that
there.
your first and only time going to jail?
Yeah, that was my first.
At least it was with Pops and
Pops,
for a
yeah.
valid reason, right?
Yeah.
I'm taking those wins.
So did the community, did the translator come on Tuesday?
So
You know,
yeah.
I missed something in the
Right.
story. Did you break out?
So my dad's like girlfriend down there had a couple people to translate, and then she came and was like, "You arrested them, and it wasn't right, and like they're Americans, all these things." Like basically telling them if you don't let them out right now, like you're gonna have serious problems. And then
That's love.
they ended up letting us out, and
Thank
yeah.
God.
Damn,
So now I think twice about fighting in Mexico.
you fucking right.
Yeah,
gotta
because
keep
you don't
it
want to
in-
go to Mexican jail.
No, it's not.
You don't want to go to any jail.
Yeah.
If you can't even speak to the officer,
What y'all eat?
that's
What
just
y'all
crazy.
eat? They didn't get y'all food?
No.
Bread, water, nothing?
Just a 4-day fast.
Well, we were only there overnight. We were only there overnight.
Oh,
But
So-
God, I mean, dinner? Nothing? Oh,
Listen.
man.
it's dirt on the ground.
The
Yeah.
dirt on the ground.
But you know, like I feel like that was the least of my worries in the moment. So it's like I wasn't even hungry. I was just like, get me
Yeah,
out of
Get
get
me
me
out
outta
of
here.
here. I don't know how long I'm gonna
Right.
be here. It's
Yeah.
probably a weekend, like you said.
Yeah.
I'm probably scared a little bit.
I just want to leave.
Scared.
Scared.
You're
go
in
home.
Mexico, brother. I'm shook. I might have shat on
We
myself.
passed scared.
It is so
Like,
great.
what?
Like the federales in Mexico were like, when they're on your side, it's hell yeah. Like no one's effing with me. But when they're against you, they're walking up and down with their guns. Oh my god, it is the
Speaking
scariest
Spanish
shit
too,
ever.
and you just like, cállate. Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay. I got that
I
word.
heard that one.
All right, so I guess before you decided to start slapping the hell out of females, what was life like before that? Clearly, fighting was
Yeah.
involved.
I've always been growing up an athlete, played, so my dad is a big reason why I like slap girls, because growing up with him, he was a hockey player and like such a tough guy that I wanted to like be like that. So growing up, he put me in all boys sports. I played football, basketball, baseball, like
Okay.
on the Bay baseball team, the only girl. So then after high school, I still wanted to compete because I'm like, I still need to do this. So I started training MMA, but then I like took a little time off and I was just waitressing and had 2 jobs.
Grinding, hustling.
grinding,
you gotta
little
figure it
So
out.
waitress.
did you like
and-
box in like high school or anything like that? MMA, wrestling?
In high school, no. In
No.
high school, I just
Just all the
did,
sports?
yeah, just all the like regular sports, I'd say. And then, but I like loved MMA afterwards. And then as I was waitressing, I was like, I like need competition. Like I
Yeah.
just
You
just
can't.
need to
I don't
slap
care
the
how much
hell out of
money I
somebody.
have. Yeah, I need to like.
She wants to
But-
compete.
Crash
So
out
that's
the
when I saw power slap, and I'm like, come on now.
I could
can
do
it.
I could do
Yeah.
that. Yeah. She's like, that's easy.
slap somebody?
And
Oh,
get paid,
okay.
yeah.
Sign
That's
me
why
up.
I always say before I did it, I was like, you know what? At least I could die knowing I got to slap somebody as hard as I could. Like,
True.
So-
Everybody doesn't get to do that.
That's
yeah.
why we play
Everybody-
football.
Yeah.
Low key,
Low-key.
you know, you get
You
to
can
hit
crash
somebody.
out,
Yeah, you can literally. Oh, you pissed me off? Okay, I'll see you whenever I see you.
Yeah.
Just know.
And get paid for it.
Right? It's a good
That
time.
shit is wild, bro.
It's still wild though. Like,
Like, how is it slap? Like,
So this.
because you can slap the hell out of somebody, but you gotta,
you gotta take one
you
too.
gotta.
So yeah, there's 2 parts to it. You know, the slapping and the getting slapped.
Yeah.
My strong suit, the thing I'm good at is getting slapped. So I'm still working on the
Mikey,
slap
I don't know
itself.
about
She
that
turned
one.
it-
That's
She turned
tough.
it into a straight. There's no way.
So you going up there with the chin like, yeah, you can't
Yeah.
knock me down.
I guess that's like football when we talk about the defense is nice and the offense is, mediocre or something. She's walking up there like, all right, you're not going to knock me
Yeah.
out.
I don't know if I'm gonna knock you out, but you sure as hell not knocking me out.
That's
You know?
fire
I
though.
ain't like that shit, bro. Getting slapped. Have y'all gotten slapped?
Nah, not like
Not
that.
on.
Quick short story. We kids. No, listen, we like 15, 16, but we get in trouble, me and my brother. And my dad decides to make us slap each other in the back of the neck. Ball fades at that. We already got the fresh ball.
just hear that.
So he like, if y'all don't slap each other the way I want y'all to slap each other, you getting a whooping. We slapping fire off each other.
He wanted y'all to fight.
What? I'm talking about he's telling us to turn around, head down. So then you got the other one, nah, Dad, I want his head up a little bit. Just a little bit.
So are y'all
before-
slapping downwards or is
Brother,
it?
I'm
Back of the
talking
head?
either way. And if it wasn't good enough, he either made you do it again or you was getting a whooping. I was slapping sparks off my old brother. Fuck you mean?
With the fresh cuts.
What? I'm not getting a
So who
whooping.
won?
That's abuse.
I don't know. We didn't get no whooping, so I think he enjoyed it.
He
Draw.
He enjoyed watching
Never
y'all
split.
slap each other necks.
He probably had some popcorn and some wine and shit afterwards.
Listen,
Babe, I made him slap the hell out of each other today.
Mikey, what got Power Slap even on your radar? Like, what made you just like, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
So I feel like it was an accident, if anything. So like I said, I was waitressing and I was like, I need to be a part of something. So it's kind of like looking at what can I do. I was a little bit hurt, so I knew I couldn't do an MMA fight. So I'm like, okay, maybe boxing, whatever. And I also want to get into commentating. So I just was Googling literally everything, like all my options, and then Power Slap came up. And I saw it was like owned by the UFC, or owned by Dana White, and it's basically all the same people working for Power Slap as UFC. So I was like, it can't hurt, and
Why not?
like kind of get in there that way. And I told them, I said, I'm only doing one. I told myself, my family, all my friends, I was like, I'm doing one and that's it. Like and now this is my career.
Locked in. Locked in.
Like,
So
it's a crazy feeling, and I genuinely, everyone else was like, you gotta be lying when you say you love it. I'm like, no, like I genuinely love it, and
Damn.
it's crazy. But
So your first match, that was probably the match that was like, okay, I'm built for this. I can do
yeah,
it.
after the first slap, after the first time I got slapped.
First time you got slapped.
Yeah.
You was like, okay.
Who was that first slap from?
Her name's Emily Whitmire. She was a UFC fighter.
Oh snap!
So and I was like the biggest underdog of the night. No one even, mentioned me. Everyone was like, no, she's getting knocked out. She's going against this like retired UFC fighter, and I ended up winning that one, and that's kind of like what put me on the map. So
I mean, coming from, I guess like you said, a waiter, and then having to step into a ring where somebody, I would probably bet against you too. I think you would bet against yourself without knowing the knowledge, but you like, I got a strong chin. I'm ready for this. So no, that's fire.
That's a great story, actually. You know what I mean? From waitress to power slap. Champ, maybe.
And I just quit my waitressing job not that long ago either, probably like 3 months ago. So I was still doing both at one point.
Okay.
So I'd like walk up to my tables, like probably how I look right now, like black. I just always have a black eye somehow. So I don't know how. I have two right now. It's crazy.
Listen. So you said your dad played hockey, right?
Yeah.
So you must just be used to the black eyes, the bruises. That's why you can just walk around like it ain't shit for real. Like
I knew Pops was real when she said he nose broke, gushing, and he chasing old buddy for his lick back. That's hockey 101. Like, I'm getting on these skates.
Oh yeah, and hockey players are different too, because when they fight, like there's no defense. It's like you're there and you're just punching.
Yeah, everybody get out the way and let them go at it.
My first fight in middle school, actually, I was having problems with a girl. And my dad is always like, violence is the answer, because if you punch someone in the mouth, they're going to stop talking.
They got to respond, and most of their responses are soft.
Yeah.
Dad's got a point.
Of course, like you try to, be nice. But he took me in the backyard and put his hockey gloves on me and was like, all right, if you're going to fight her, she's not being nice to you, like you're going to do it right. So I'm in the back, I'm in middle school, I got the hockey gloves on, and my dad is like, you grab her by the front of the shirt, you don't grab her by the hair, and you punch her and you keep going. And
I love it, I love it.
Listen,
the hockey technique.
that is a father preparing his daughter for life.
Yeah.
Facts.
You gotta protect yourself.
I be having them in there.
Listen, you may not always be able to talk your way out of it. You know what I mean? You might get hit, might have to react.
Yeah.
So I remember watching, I guess my first time watching you was versus Paige Van Zandt. I mean, she's, I guess, been one of the biggest names in the sport right now in Power Slap. What made you even want to jump in a rink with somebody? And then when that slap actually happened, were you just like, ooh, I want more?
Yeah, so that, I remember when they offered it to me, I think that's kind of all the girls' goal is, like you said, she's the biggest name right now, so all the girls,
is she the champ? Sorry to cut you off.
She's not the champ, so there's no female champ yet.
Okay.
So it's still, before my last one, it was supposed to be Paige and I, but she got hurt and pulled out. I didn't end up competing for the belt, so I think that's still on the table.
Awesome.
So all the girls are still, there's no female champ, so we all want that. And like you said, she's the biggest name, so everyone wants that opportunity, and the fact when they called me and offered me Paige, I was like, in the second, I was like, absolutely,
Let's
yes.
get it.
Like, for sure.
I got a question. So what are the rules? Is it tournament style? Is it like wrestling, like high school wrestling tournament style where you just
Karate Kid,
Yeah.
you beat somebody, you move up.
Yeah.
And
How is the rules in the tournament?
So it's just like UFC. The way you only compete against one opponent a night. There's 3 rounds. Unless you tie, then it goes into a 4th, like, sudden death round. And then the rankings are the same. So once you have a certain amount of, people you beat, you move up in the rankings. But it's pretty much modeled exactly from boxing or UFC. The way
So
there's
you have
like
weight
undercard.
classes and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
weight classes, undercard.
I'm curious because how do you win a round? Because like, let's just say you don't knock the person out. How do you declare that specific round a win or a loss?
So the judges score based on how hard your hit is, where it lands, because it's a really small target, and then how the other person reacts. So if the other person is super hurt, then they probably lost that round.
I'd be seeing your fight. You be, let's go, run it
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh snap! Like I would have been like, let me get 10, let me get 10. Like,
hold up.
When you
Did it hurt?
when you say target, so is there like a specific place on the face you have to hit or you're supposed to hit?
Yeah.
palm
So
cheek,
Okay.
yeah, exactly, right here.
Oh, okay.
knockout
That's-
zone.
Yeah. So my last one, I did get disqualified because I hit like up here
Ooh.
twice.
Bop.
So it was high twice, so they disqualified me.
Oh.
And it's, yeah, that was the worst.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn.
Does that go into I guess the training aspect a little bit, or like where did that extra inch to go higher rather than your normal?
So I changed it up. So my last one was my 3rd one. My first one I won. My second one I lost to Paige, but it was super close. So this time I was like, all right, I want to do something different. And it wasn't against Paige, so I felt like I had a little wiggle room, like I didn't need to, I could experiment a little, I felt. So I just did a complete different slap, and it just, on the pad, it was so good. I was like, yeah, no, I'm knocking this girl out. Like,
It'd be
and
like
then,
that.
Yeah,
So
then I
cool.
got up there, and oh my gosh, I was humbled because it did not hit hard, and it was high, but now I know.
It's all right. You learn
Yeah.
from it.
But that's the thing about power slap. It's like, like when you go in the NFL, like there's set rules that have been there for so long.
Yeah.
Like you can look at, the players before you, what they did, and kind of model it after that to see what works. But power slap is so new. There's nobody to model after. There's no set training. Even the rules change like every event because it's so new. So it's like we're still learning.
I didn't know they changed the rules like
You guys
that.
are the
Yeah.
pioneers. You guys are gonna change the
Yeah.
rules and
So
So-
when they
Everything.
have a rule change, like for us, I'll give you an example. When we have rule changes, like what was it, like every 2 weeks or something, we get a film before a game or that week of a game, and they tell us all the rules that are going into place.
Yeah.
So do they tell y'all the rules before the fight? Or
Yeah.
like the new rules, they'll come and tell y'all before or after, or how does that work?
Yeah, so when you're the week of the event, so when you do your first one, they send you a whole YouTube video breakdown of the rules. And then when it's the week of the event, you have a rules meeting, which is like the longest meeting ever. It's so long.
we hate rules meetings too.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I know you guys are
Hate 'em.
like
We hate those.
just meetings for football. But so that, and then the commission just explains it to us.
Yeah.
And if it's something new, they'll really like hit on it extra. The new stuff, it's not like it's a complete new rule. It's more just like modifications to a rule, or like we're really focusing on this time because. With the slap, you have to have your like feet face forward. You can't step over. You can't like move your feet. So that's a big one.
So your feet have to be square. You can't move them at all.
Yeah. So you can like turn your hips,
That
but if
helps.
your foot moves, you're not. It doesn't count. Like.
If
It's
I'm
not.
slapping
My
some,
feet
I'm
have
trying
to
to
be
bring
square.
some
They
legs,
cannot
Definitely
bring
getting
my
that-
ass.
definitely
I
getting
can't.
Yeah.
You
That's
know what?
part of the hard part.
Y'all
for
probably
me.
should train like shot putters.
Yeah.
Because you need that.
A lot of
that
med ball
torque.
throwing, huh?
Yeah, a lot of rotational.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where I like get a little messed up too, because like when you throw a hook, like you're turning over, and that's
Yeah.
always
That
how
leg
I
is
thought.
getting flipped
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So now like to completely change it, like all right, I gotta like stay square.
Gotta
and
dig in the
generate.
ground a little bit.
I've kind of been looking at like golfers and,
Yeah.
and baseball players.
Yes.
Like, okay, because
'Cause they keep
have
their
so
feet still.
much-
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to get that power, going that way. Okay, so I see you've signed to sign a deal with Passes. Talk to us a little bit about that, and talk to us about how does it feel to go from, waitressing, fighting a little bit to looking at deals and signing deals and having options. Like, talk to us about that.
It's crazy because the Passes came about. So when I quit my job after the Paige match, I had enough saved up to live for about 3 months. And it was kind of a big deal for me because it's like, okay, I can keep working and I'll have money and security and all these things, but I'm gonna not do as much as I can with Power Slap, or I can quit my job for 3 months, live off of my savings, and figure something out for myself because I have no other choice. And then if that fails, go back to work. So I was on month 3, and the last week of month 3, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to go back to work. And there's no shame in being a waitress. I loved it. It's a great job.
Yeah.
But for me, I felt like I failed because that wasn't my goal. And I kind of was feeling crazy because I don't know what I'm doing in business. I'm trying to make these deals and they're all falling through. I didn't get a manager like I wanted. So I took myself to San Diego. I was like, I need to get away before I lose my mind.
Break.
And while I was in San Diego, like an advisor from Passes reached out to me and was like, you know, we're interested in you. And I wasn't super sure about the whole thing, but I was in California already. So I drove up to their office in LA and I got to meet everybody. And I ended up, you know, signing with Passes. And along with Passes, I also got a team.
Yeah.
So it's like, now I have this platform to make money. And, you know, they gave me some up front so I didn't have to like go back to work. And it was super cool because, you know, money up front, it's not so much about the money. It's like, oh, these people believe in me.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to
That's
give
what
me
matters.
this for nothing and just, you know, okay, she's got it. So that, like, put a lot of, restored a lot of faith in myself, I would say, just having other people from a higher level believe in me. And then I also got a team. So I started working with that team in Passes about 6 weeks ago.
Oh, so
And
soon.
yeah, so it's super recent, and in that 6 weeks, I went from not knowing if I could pay my rent to now with the 3 deals I have closed, I hit 6 figures.
Let's
So,
go.
yeah.
Come on,
in
Let's
6 weeks,
go.
So
That-
that'll be like over the next 6 months, but to go from like
Yeah.
where I
Listen,
was
From worrying to
in
waitressing
now.
just
It's a
6
crazy
months.
to not even knowing like what's next, you believed in yourself. Like that's the best shit ever. I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like
That's the chance people
That's
need
what
to
we-
take.
that's all we sit around and we reminisce about, and I feel like gives us that gratification is that we took a chance, we believed in ourselves, even when other people didn't, even when it didn't feel like we were gonna make it, and we made it happen. You know what I mean? That's what you did. That's so
No,
dope.
credit to you.
That's
I mean,
fire.
I'm sure OnlyFans probably knocked on your door as well. Like, what was that decision to pick Passes over OnlyFans in this? Because I see a lot of people choose OnlyFans, but when they see you go the Passes route, like, what I guess made you want to go in that direction, other than the other?
So I had like a couple non-negotiables for myself when I started Power Slap, and I saw a lot of people, or a lot of girls gravitate towards the OnlyFans thing, and just kind of in general as a female athlete, you know, because you don't get paid as much. So it's kind of this thing like you want to keep being a professional athlete, but you're not really making the money. So, you know, the girls are going to OnlyFans, and I'm not one to judge, you know, that's their journey. But for me personally, I always said I will be a waitress. I'll be like homeless on the streets before I ever
You're gonna work hard
go
for
on
yours.
OnlyFans. And I know you can be clean on OnlyFans, but for me, it's just that tie. Literally in my bio after my first Power Slap, it was like MMA fighter, Power Slapper, not an OnlyFans creator, because everyone for some reason just assumed because I was in that space I had one.
Yeah.
So I did get, you know, something brought up to me that was a big offer, and it was all up front, and it was, you know, it's really easy to say when money's not in front of you, no amount of money would buy me, but when you're super,
When you
when
see
you're
it.
broke and you don't know if your rent is gonna be paid, and
Yeah.
someone says, I'll give you this check,
Thinking
you know,
different.
you think different,
So
but.
let me ask you this. I ain't gonna lie to you. What is Passes? Because I have no clue.
So Passes is the clean OnlyFans.
Okay.
So it's a
Okay.
creator, you get to interact with your fans, post videos, photos, sell signed memorabilia, really just kind of like connect with your fans.
Yeah.
It's very similar to OnlyFans, except, you know, my clothes are on. So that's
That's
a
always
big
good.
thing.
That's
fairly
what-
new, yeah.
Yeah, super new. But yeah, the OnlyFans was super hard, I'm not gonna lie, in that moment to turn down,
it down.
but
Yeah.
I'm so grateful I did, because I could have made a lot of upfront money, but I think for me, I could have made $1 million. I wouldn't sleep good.
I think
at night.
When you compare the two, were they giving you a team as well or no?
No, they were just giving me literally a big.
Yeah, they got a
check up
big
front.
platform now.
All money is not good money.
That's dad in your head too. You know, you got those
Facts.
morals, those principles. You could tell you're a daddy's
Yeah.
girl, got a good head on your shoulders. I mean, that's where the credit is due
Yeah.
right there.
You should be
Maybe.
proud
Very.
you stood on all 10 and said, you know what, that's not who I am. That's fire.
Do you train kids? Can you train my daughter?
To do what?
Yeah.
She go.
Hey,
Right.
Oh,
What
I
if she
would
come
love
at you,
to.
though?
I would love
for
to.
real. I got the head movement cool right now, keeping her hands on. But yeah, we might need some help.
talk like, because you also mentioned making a certain amount of money, having 3 months saved up, to then making 6 figures. Were you doing this all by yourself, or then like when did that transition happen to where the team came a part of it, the manager? Like, how did you? I guess what was that roadmap like?
So I was doing it all by myself up until, like I said, the end of that 3 months when I was just, broke, basically about to go back to work. And when I signed that passes deal, I also got the team and the manager, and that was 6 weeks ago. I had, and basically, so I got the passes deal technically myself, even though that's my team now. And then after that, the other deals, I had my team behind me, and I'm so glad because I think I'm worth a lot, but for me, it's like, oh yeah, I would have been saying yes happily to such a lower number, and then they're like, no, you're worth so
Your
much
value's
more.
here.
And even though at the very beginning I was like, there's no way.
Like, let me just get
when
a
they
little
actually
bit.
brought it in, I was like, oh,
A little
okay.
bit of chili.
Yeah.
Like, my account looks like down there. Can I get a little bit just to get out of the breathing room?
That's
No,
smart because
awesome.
you don't always know yourself, especially when you first starting out, with, like agent type, people and deals and knowing how much you're actually worth. Like, it's good to get people around you who maybe know the business, know the market, and I can talk to you and kind of
Gotta have a
guide you.
good team around you. Got
Yeah.
to in any, I think, sport, any business you want to go into.
For
Yeah.
sure.
So you've been training for your big debut MMA. How's that going?
Yeah, so, other than the broken nose that I got from it, it's been going pretty good.
Right.
What happened?
So,
It's healed.
yeah.
right.
Oh,
I
I'm glad you
couldn't
guys.
tell.
I wasn't sure. I was like,
Definitely
I
didn't
was
see
trying
it.
to like, all right, where can I don't know what way it's pointing right now.
camera
But
this
like,
way, this side.
yeah.
Trying to straighten it up before we got here.
Yeah. So one of my goals, along with competing in Power Slap again this year, is going to be to make my pro MMA debut. I did break my nose last week, so I don't know where that stands in terms of like, the training and stuff, but I've been training super hard. And with the MMA, like, people don't realize the hardest part is wrestling. Oh my gosh, because that takes it out of you, and the grappling, you got to learn so much. So that for me is just, I'll go get punched in
you
the
don't
face,
wanna-
Are you
punched in
doing
the
like
face, but
jiu-jitsu? Can we talk like? Are you doing Muay Thai? What are you?
yeah.
What are you
So
working towards as far as your style of
my,
fighting?
I really like the hitting and the striking. If you can't tell.
I was thinking that.
Boxing.
Yeah, so I really am focused on the stand-up. Right now, I'm with like an amazing Muay Thai coach, so I'm really focusing on the Muay Thai style, and then the wrestling and grappling, not so much to get submissions, but just to kind of, if they
Defend
take me down,
yourself,
get up.
yeah.
So
Okay.
That's a beast. I would be furious if I trained for 2-3 months of just training and then get in there and get choked out in 3 seconds.
oh yeah.
Have you did jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, one time, and they literally put me in a pretzel.
Folded you up.
Like, I'm 220 and he 175.
Yeah.
He was like, oh,
Folded
this
you
is
up.
fun. I'm like, why are you laughing, bro? Like, just literally took me down and literally just folded
told
me
you
up
he's a
into a
football
pretzel.
player?
Yeah.
Bro, oh yeah, they're fiends.
They see
Yeah.
that.
I
Walk in
can't
there and they be
wait.
like, you play
Listen.
football? Oh yeah.
Yeah. I take my kids in there. They all like, you signing up too? I'm like, yeah, man. I'm signing up too.
As you walking out of
Like,
here.
damn, I know you want to fold me up, bro. Like,
No,
relax.
not in front of the kids and stuff. We gotta do
Right.
this secretly.
I do want to learn
The
though.
worst part is they're so nice about it. They're
So
like,
nice.
You did so good. You're like, bro, get out of here.
That's
Don't
it.
worry.
Like, I'm trying to
That's
help you.
literally what he did. He choked me and he's like,
Nah.
yeah, don't move. I'm like, bro, like, I don't want
It's
to move.
I
valuable
was going to
info.
Gracie right here on 215 in Buffalo, and Jimmy, the trainer, black belt, chokes me out in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, bro. But he's doing all of this with his eyes closed. It felt like I was drowning.
Not even breaking a sweat.
What? His eyes are closed, Hayes. I got him locked up. One of these. Flip me right on my back. choked me out. With sleep.
Sleep?
Flight section.
Sleep?
sex.
Dog,
was
yo, don't
dizzy,
try to
bro.
throw that in there
Listen.
now. You went to
Flight
sleep.
section.
Yeah.
They have to get the smelling salt to wake
No,
you up.
I
You
didn't-
think
no,
you
I
sleep?
didn't- no, I
They
didn't
put
smell
you out
something.
for a little bit, huh?
What?
It's been a while since you went to sleep,
Bro,
yeah?
he was like her size.
Hey.
That's when you drive home in silence.
Right.
No
Nah,
music.
you just got
I'm
humble.
out that day.
I'm
I
telling
was
somebody to come
watching
pick me
Jiu-Jitsu
up.
every
I need
day.
to go on a date or something. I need to be treated well after this one. I don't care about that.
It was a
I
fight. We
mean-
had to wrestle for 5 minutes. I lasted maybe 2.
It'd be
See,
like
'cause
that. You walk
it's
into a sport that you
uncomfortable.
don't know.
Being on the ground is already uncomfortable.
It is.
So like if somebody is calm down there, they like to be down there, you got a problem.
And he just grooving, just
Yeah.
put
like,
your arms like this. You just like, oh,
Bend
just
it up.
exposing
Yeah,
your
you
neck.
gotta
Like,
It's so fluid, bro. He choked me right out.
arms around the rib cage. You're like, bro, what are you doing to me? Like, stop.
what sleep was better? Concussion sleep or the choke out sleep?
That's a
ain't gonna lie,
crazy question.
That's wild.
I don't want to go to sleep. No.
I had to ask.
Hey,
We've all been concussed before.
hey, no, that choking out sleep is
It's so quick.
So yeah, it's probably a little bit more
not-
easier.
yeah.
Like anesthesia.
quick power nap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just
don't
get
get
you
it though,
the
because you,
third.
you don't realize you went to sleep until you woke up.
Yeah.
You're like, oh
Listen.
snap,
Did you
I
choke
was
me?
asleep.
Yeah, yeah.
You choked me?
Like, why
Now
am I
that-
drooling on the ground?
That hit concussion sleep, that's like you woke up and you know you went to sleep, but you don't really know how. You woke up like, hold on,
Headache, eyes hurt,
Somebody
gotta wear
smacked me?
shades.
hold on, did I get knocked out?
Speaking of knocked out, have you ever like received people wanting to like get slapped by you in the DMs or anything like that?
Oh my gosh.
He said that to me the other day.
Oh,
he
they're
wanted you to slap the hell out
no,
of him.
they're into
Didn't say
it.
that.
They're into
Oh
it?
yeah.
Are they
That's
trying to
all
pay
they
you or
do.
just like,
Yeah, I
please
could've-
slap
I could've
me?
Like,
imagine.
pay me. They're like
You might need to take that up. I'm not gonna lie.
It may be a side biz. Like if you
maybe
get the
That's
before
great
the passes,
fan
I
content.
would have thought.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Listen, that's great fan content.
Yeah.
We can get them lined up out here.
Yeah.
Walk in one at a time, slap the
I'm
hell
only
out of
saying
them.
it because I know it's a bunch of dudes who.
Bernie Mac had a snake.
we gotta talk to Peter about that one. We
Yeah,
got
yeah.
to
Might need
Set up.
security there. Security. It had to be
got
a
it?
whole thing,
Yeah.
but it would go. They would
love
pay.
to see people
They
walk
really,
in here
they
and get
really in
slapped.
If you guys
DMs.
are there to protect me,
Easy.
like you
We'll do
stand
it.
there, oh, I'm for it. I just like, cause that's the scary part, you know.
All the
Like,
people.
Yeah,
Yeah, all the,
people.
you know.
But I feel like
Time,
if
stand
I'm
up,
standing there, you guys next to me, no one's messing with me.
Yeah, you be straight.
No. But that's
good.
crazy. They in the DMs asking to be slapped. What? Okay, so
No, you don't be seeing them dudes in the comments. Every time they see a tough
gonna
girl,
say-
they like, hit me. I'm like, yo,
what is
like, chill.
like, are you gonna sit there and accept it, or like, what's going on? Like, what would you say is the wildest like DM you've gotten?
I've gotten one of a picture of myself out somewhere. Like obviously the person was where I was, but this person was like always, you know, you never messaged me back, blah 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 blah. I know you're in Vegas,
Stalker.
but I never saw him. Then I saw the picture of myself and I was so scared. I still don't even know who it was.
Wow.
That was
My
crazy.
heart's beating fast right
Yeah.
now because I would lose it right
Oh my
now if I
gosh.
got that photo. Oh my.
Crazy.
So I'm assuming it's just night and day from
Yeah.
like
It's either-
Mikey as a waitress to now Mikey
Yeah.
as you know who you are now.
There's a
You're
downside to
famous
fame.
woman.
Crazy. It has happened so fast. Like I'm still wrapping my mind around it all.
Yeah. You will adjust because it's a crazy world. People be weird sometimes,
Yeah.
so you have to. But
The funniest was
That's
yeah,
insane.
or the best is like, you know, Instagram's all fun and games when you only have 1,000 followers. It's all your friends.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I was on my story just making a fool of myself. I don't care. Like
Right.
posting whatever. I'm like, who's gonna care?
who
right?
cares?
And then the other night I was out and some guy was just in my texting me talking about like, oh, you said you were in a or you didn't want to be in a relationship because you're focusing on yourself, but you're out on a date, like going crazy, right?
you
like
know, yo.
Mikey with a broken heart. So he wasn't the only person that texted me, and I was in a mood. Like I told you, when I'm in a mood, like everyone's getting it. So
Yeah.
Crash
I was
out
like,
queen.
you know
Yeah.
what? Yeah, you want to crash out? Like
Me
I'll put
too.
it on my story. So I screenshotted it. I didn't put his name, but I put it on my story, and I'm just thinking like, you know, it's still Mikey 3 months ago. My friends are gonna like hee hee ha ha, like no big deal. 2 days later, someone sends me. It's like in an article. jealous guy in her DMs, like posting it, and the whole like 2 different articles about it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't be joking around as much anymore.
Yes,
and I'm like, if he sees it, he's gonna be like, wow, this is crazy.
You feel like it's gonna take away from like you and your friends hanging out, your social life? Like, is that gonna be too much for you?
So I have had to make the sacrifice, because you know, like all good things come with a sacrifice. I think for me, to get success the way that I want, I had to really like look into myself, because the success I'm after is not like a normal amount of success. So I have to do something that's not normal. And for me, my biggest sacrifice right now has been relationships and been my time, because like it sucks because I haven't been able to be a good friend to my friends like I was before. And even for myself, like I sometimes feel like I need people around or something, because I am like alone most of the time. But also, like if there's a sacrifice, that's where it's got to be for me. Like I have to put all my time into it, because like you said, it happened quick, but it can get taken away quick. And there's a million girls out there that want success themselves. So like, what am I doing different that the other girls aren't? And for me, it's basically sacrificing all my time. So.
I mean, your real friends are gonna understand.
Yeah.
They're gonna be there for you.
Yes.
They're gonna find a way to try to hang out with you
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go get on the punching bag. You know what I'm saying? If you want to spend time with somebody, that's like us.
Yeah.
Always training together.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say that. I'm like, your friends, not that you're gonna lose friends, but you're stepping into professional athlete world. You know, your body, your performance is your business now. You know, so like you said, you're investing all your time into that, and you're gonna gain friends in that arena. You know, people you train with, people you recover with, people that you do business with outside the ring or the table where you slap the girl or whatever. So, but you're never gonna lose your friends in knowing where you came from. You seem like you got a good heart to yourself. Yeah, the real ones will support you. They'll be there. Probably be some slick hate too. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely some
People
slick
gonna
hate.
show their hands. You know what I mean? So, but just enjoy the ride, because it's a beautiful thing, and not everybody gets to say, yeah, I went from waitressing to slapping girls to now I'm fighting in the ring. Like, that's crazy.
Slapping the hell out of girls.
Slapping the hell out of girls, right?
Emphasis.
Emphasize. That's insane.
Talk about a little bit. We spoke about success, and we know when it comes to a success, and we post on social media, we post on all these different platforms. I'm sure you probably get those dirty comments under those photos as well. Like, do you have any stories that you can share that, you know, you more or less have to go through that? Do you delete those comments? Do you more or less just not even look at your socials? Like,
So it's been a mix. Like sometimes, if I'm a little angry, you know when you're like mad, so you like look for a reason to be mad. I'm like, I'm in a
already
bad mood.
pissed
I'm like,
off.
who? You know what? Let me not take it out on my friends and my family. Like, let me take it out on the messages.
I got time today.
Yeah, I got time. So I'm like, I'll go to the comments of like something that I know will have a rude comment. And I'm like, yep, going out. I got the time, like you said. Like, I'm looking at your profile, like you. And then I'm like, you know what? You're gonna hurt my feelings. I'll hurt yours. And then I comment back, and then right away I'm like, I can't do that. So I delete it.
You gotta get it out though.
You want to defend yourself.
What?
Yeah.
Facts. I don't care.
That's
Crash
how it
out.
feels, you know, when they're critiquing you, but they're being, you know, negative
Yeah.
and mean. It's like, dang, like you throwing punches and I can't even throw one back.
Yeah, it's hard because I want to be like, you know,
The bigger
kill
person?
them with kindness, but sometimes when it's just
They're not kind at all.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
But they don't understand this. Like,
I've had
they
a-
just want to comment. On it.
yeah.
I've had a fan tell me on Twitter from dropping a pass that I'm gonna come to your house and punch you in the face. You know?
Oh, when you lose their parlay,
It's over
my
with.
God. Yeah, that's it. And they're
It's over.
serious.
They're dead
too.
ass. Like they want you
get that,
gone.
yeah.
They want you to hurt.
Yeah.
Really?
You know,
And I wasn't
like-
gonna get a cut? Yeah. I'm
It's
happy
like,
you lost
dang,
it.
Like,
That
you
parlay
really-
should be
I feel
crazy.
that.
You're that mad?
Cost me my
Yeah.
fucking ticket.
I'll be at the house mad too. I'm like, Patrick Mahomes, what are you
Well,
doing?
no, 'cause sometimes it'd be crazy.
It for sure
Like,
be
you
crazy.
had 5 rebounds to get. What? You got 3?
For $1 million ticket? Yeah, I'm living at the house, but I understand.
Shouts out to Clay. I had Clay to hit 3 threes.
I think I was with you that day.
Hot. That's what you do.
That's what you do. It's
That's what
Clay.
It's just 3.
Easy bet, right?
3 of them.
What do you hit?
2. You know how this shit go?
When it looks easy, you're losing every time.
What? Every single
Yeah,
time.
I mean, those parlays are set up for you to lose anyway. You only see one on like Sports Center that just hits.
I love betting the parlay. The look of it, it looks great.
Because they know you. They know what type of bet you want.
They be like, oh, we gonna get this to
gonna get
Corey's
this, yeah.
app. We gonna
Here you
feed
go.
this
Keenan
to
Allen,
him.
100 yards. I play with him. It's easy.
98 yards.
96.3.
And they pulled him because he went to overtime.
Right.
Something crazy.
Right.
You're like, bro.
He didn't play the fourth.
What? It'd be wild, bro.
It's nasty.
Mikey, I mean, you've shared a lot of. Don't bet tonight, please don't. Not preseason. Oh,
You bet on
starts today.
preseason?
Fuck it right.
They're not even gonna play long enough to do what they gotta
Right.
You want me
do.
to tell you my ticket? I'm sorry. You want me to tell them my ticket?
I
No.
want to hear it.
Mikey said she want to hear. Tell us the ticket. What's the ticket? We can look it up.
Let me
You
give
betting?
you something.
They just trying to get their job tonight.
I'm going to tell you that.
What teams is it?
Yeah.
Hey, man. I'm going to put you on game. I got Indy -6. Okay? I got Cincy -6. My other one.
Wait, is this a parlay?
Yeah, and then I took a money line on a different ticket.
You know all these games be blowouts.
I don't care.
He is a.
Okay?
But you do. You bet your money.
It's up,
your
baby.
hardworking money.
He's a former NFL player betting on preseason.
I'm a degenerate.
No, you really are.
I've lost it.
Because you know what goes on in preseason.
Fucking
Mikey, we
got.
gotta have to start
a
therapy
gamble.
session over
I'm
here.
gambling. God damn it. What you mean? What we doing? I'm gambling.
Anything can go.
Can they bet on power slap?
Yeah, that's when I get the worst hate. I lost.
Really?
Oh,
Power
yeah.
slap?
Yeah.
Wow.
I lost some
You
people
feeding
money
him
last
right
time.
now.
You're right. You just.
I'm a
feeding
lock
him.
next
Man,
time.
I'm
I'm a lock
riding
next
with
time.
her.
She said she's a lock next time.
All right, I'm putting my money on
I'm
that.
putting
That's
my
not a
money
parlay
on
though.
that.
That's not a
I'm in.
parlay. That is
I'm
an
in.
ISO.
I'm in.
So can we parlay the power slap?
Yeah.
No, we
I'm
are
in.
going to the fight. Are you
We're
able
in.
to announce when your next fight is, or we gonna keep that on
Yeah,
the?
so we're still we're still like working it out, but
Okay, no, that's fine. We at the next power slap. Next
there.
power slap.
Locked in.
Easy.
She
All right,
said she's
say
a
less.
lock. I like
Lock.
it.
I wanna come
met
to a
her.
dub.
I feel like it's good.
Question. Did you train that project? Lil
Chin
B?
strong.
yeah.
I did
So
see
you
that.
train with Sean and all of them. So how do you like it up there?
I love it over there.
Are you just going from MMA, like the UFC, and then training over there?
Yeah, so I have a membership over there, which I have not been using as much as I should. But I met him through, he had me on a podcast, and then he gave me a session because he wanted to see, like, oh, nobody's trained a power slap, like, how do we do this? So he, like, curated some workouts for me that were super cool that I still use now to train for it. And then they just have the most amazing recovery.
Yeah. Shout out to Sean, man.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the Project Wellbeing.
The recovery, there's, like, because I worked for the Raiders, and then I have seen the UFC PI, so I see the recovery, and it's literally, like, almost better than those
Probably
places.
is.
So,
Yeah, I've been training with Sean since 2015. I seen it on your Instagram that you had been training. I wanted to know if you were like just using the recovery stuff or just.
That's the same guy that put you to sleep.
Damn, bro, why you bringing up all this shit?
He put you to sleep too?
How many people put you to sleep? So you just sleeping and betting parlays
He's a
now.
sleeping beauty, ain't he?
It's crazy. The teacher, the jiu-jitsu teacher put me to
It's
sleep.
cool though. We ain't gonna tell nobody else
But
besides
what
people
y'all
that watch.
want? That's what I'm saying. Y'all try to expose me.
Look,
it
he
feels
said it.
They ain't gonna do it.
Hey, he gonna be at the 215 gym.
Might get finna crash out. They ain't finna do it.
Oh, who though? Us?
What in the world? They ain't finna choke me out there.
Listen, we're pressing his buttons a bit.
Oh,
Next nigga choke me, pop. Firing
oh,
off.
you big crash
Big-
out.
he's crashing right now. Shout out to Sean though. I need to go in there.
Fucked up.
With my bad
Bring up
hamstring.
bullshit.
No, that's what's up, Mikey. I mean, you've shared a ton of really cool stories, and I want to see if I can get a story out of you that I guess not a lot of people or a lot of your fans know about you, but would only know because you share it today. What would that story be?
I think kind of what I was talking about the sacrifice, because I know social media shows, you know, just usually the highlights of your life, and even sometimes me, I think I make it look a little bit easier than it is when I'm jokingly, like, I'll post by the pool and be like, working, that, you know, it's kind of all easy, but you really have to sacrifice for big things. And I think making the sacrifice of my time, because I feel like I do miss out on a lot of things that girls in their mid-20s are doing to do this, you know, sacrificing my time, you know, not dating anybody, where it might sound easy, but, you know, when you're 26 years old, a date sounds so nice, but...
Mike, let me be honest. Ain't nobody finna date you. Ain't no man finna date somebody that she gonna beat him up.
That's exactly why they're going to date her.
But she not
No,
gonna
that's
hit
not cool.
show her man, no.
Listen,
You
I
said
was
what?
sticking
She not
up for
gonna hit her
you.
man. I mean, if you get out of hand,
I
you
mean, I
might.
might,
That's what I'm
but-
saying. What if
Yeah,
get
you
out of
keep
hand?
missing those
Corey.
parlays instead of taking her to dinner. Yeah.
she just told you she got men in her DMs that'll pay her to hit them.
Not her boyfriend.
She
They want to be. They want to be the boyfriend.
They're paying to get slapped. They for sure paying for
Right.
date night.
They probably do the laundry and everything.
Bro, she's crashing out. Do something you not gonna open the door for me?
No,
I'm
I'm
messing with
keeping
you.
the crash out, like... you
To a
know,
minimal?
Yeah, I keep it to a minimal.
All right.
So.
Yeah, that's Crash Out King over there. So he is maximum.
You're going in.
I think you're in the right place, Mikey.
Sharing
Your
it.
career started. You're building your brand. You're making money. You got a team around you. The love, the dating, it'll happen. It'll
Yeah.
happen at the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't force it.
Don't force
it to be real.
You know what I mean? It sounds like you're doing exactly what you should be doing, which is crazy because you slapping the hell out of girls, but it's working for you.
That's a win. It's a win in my book.
You know?
I feel like life will give you opportunities, and even the small weird ones, like if you just milk it to death, like you'll get everything out of it. So.
You had a good dad.
Great dad. I'm over here like, where's Pops
She's
at?
had a
Like, I want to
good
give him a
dad.
salute.
He's a real one.
Send him a text for us.
Did he
The
go
athletes
pro?
group chat.
Was he pro?
He was semi-professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did he play?
So he worked his
overseas
ass
at all?
off.
He played like in Canada and then semi-pro Pacific Hockey League, I believe it was called, in America. So
That's dope.
yeah.
And we already know, like, some of the guys who, you know, may not have made it to the top of the top, some of the hardest working, you know, grit, been through it all, you know, so they have a lot of knowledge, wisdom. Obviously, he's giving you a lot of what he's learned, probably just chasing his own dream.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me, you know what I mean? Because you took opportunity, you seen it, you just sees it like, yeah, I could do this. And then you just ran with it, you know what I mean? And that's life. That's all we did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's up to me.
Yeah, I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mikey.
Thank
That
you,
was
guys.
awesome. I hope you loved it.
Yeah, was it fun, right?